Alright, hello all. It has been a minute. I've been pretty busy, but I figured why not get you guys brought up to date on this fine Tuesday morning. We are the Tuesday after Christmas. We got a little Turbo Tuesday, where we threshold in the pool. I actually, since our last chat, switched up a little bit of our training plan. So actually, I won't typically be doing Tuesdays. In the morning, I'll be doing Tuesday run sessions with RynoVelo, swapping my Friday and my Tuesday. I think it just makes a little more sense. Get some more quality with the guys, and then I'll still be doing a threshold set on Tuesdays, but I'll be doing it in the evening or at lunch. So that's a small change. But today, since we've got lovely weather this this winter so far, we are going to be doing a Wednesday session, just to kind of get a little bit better footing out there. It did melt quite a bit yesterday, but still not going to risk it, and we're just going to get a group together on Wednesday. So I'm here on Tuesday morning for a swim, and I'll bring you guys along. But yeah, to bring you guys up to date, you know, obviously post Ironman was a little tough, but I kind of took like a little bit of downtime while I was still semi-preparing for San Francisco USATF Club Cross Nationals, which was a 10K. Ended up being a 10K, kind of like, I wouldn't call it a track, but it was on a polo field, like asphalt, chip stuff. It was terrible, but it was muddy as well. I ended up getting like a 212th out of like 440. It's about where I was probably expecting to be. I wasn't super focused on it, you know, and I think that, I mean, it showed, but it also, I raced probably up to my potential on the day. So I'm happy with that. Can't complain. And then we kind of entered the off-season-ish. I had my few down weeks, and I've been taking them as I normally would take a down week, where it's like I can get the workouts in, but if I need extra sleep or like something comes up with the family, I just kind of like cut as I need. I try to make sure I get at least one session a day, if not two. But yeah, if it's a matter of me getting 6 hours for sleep or waking up to get an early morning session, there's a chance I might cut it. And yeah, that kind of ends soon. We're kind of getting back into the point where I will start to get back to serious training. I do have Blake and I had this genius idea to have me pace him in the Houston Marathon. I did the Houston half marathon with him. He did the marathon last year. It was a great experience. He got really close to an OTQ, so he's going for an OTQ again. The original plan was, I say original, the plan we came up with like a few weeks ago, when we were just looking at ticket prices and said, it's not too bad, was to have me pace him through 15. However, unfortunately, I needed to enter the ADP lead athlete program, or whatever it was, a lot earlier. So there was no entries left, and while I could have entered the marathon normally, I would have had to start a minute behind, and I'd have to make that minute up before I can help pacing. And with him clocking 5:15s, it just would be a tough day out there. So I'm still going to Houston. We bought the plane ticket before we figured out the race stuff. I don't recommend it, but I'm gonna go do a 5K on Saturday, and then I'm just gonna help them out, help Stan out, help these guys make their morning as smooth as possible, and then I'll be running around cheering them on. I think it'll be a good time, but that'll kind of just be like a fun little pit stop while I'm kind of getting back into training pretty heavy. I also will have a few other pit stops along the way. I think that I plan on having a indoor track meet at SDSU on like February 10th and 11th. I think that'll be good. I'm still debating what I run. You know, last year I did the mile and kind of got blown up pretty bad. I'd like to maybe go a little bit longer. 3K is always a good race. There's going to be some guys going up that I think will also do that, so we'll see. Might double back and do the mile the next day, but there's that, and then I also potentially want to do a swim meet. I think my swim form is coming along quite nicely, and I just really would like to get out there and have some fun. I think I've been doing a lot of swim training, and I've had some sessions that are obviously a lot more fun, but you know, it's not racing. And so I think that since I've got that itch to get out there and race in the pool, I might as well scratch it. And so yeah, we'll see if I can schedule in a swim meet. I've got a few that I'm eyeing. Houston actually was a good one. It was a sprint meet over in Cedar Rapids the same weekend, but obviously can't do both. So I'll have to find something. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll bring guys along for the swim meet. It's always fun. But yeah, all that. And then I guess my opener for the season is going to be Clash Miami. So we're looking at a March 20th, or I think it's March 20th, March 10th, somewhere in that range. I'm driving and not obviously, I don't obviously have a schedule in front of me, and that's still months away. So yeah, I still have a good time to build some base. I definitely need to get back on it with the biking. That's probably been the least focused on since my downtime. It's easy to go out for a run, and usually I would argue that the bike is like, if not the easiest to get in the winter, but at least the second easiest to get in the winter. And I just haven't had the motivation to get on the bike. I've got on it for easy stuff, I say that, but I haven't got the urge to start putting in the big sessions yet. I think it's primarily because I did put in a really big block leading into that Ironman and got a very big base, and then it was a little disappointing of a bike performance at Ironman Arizona. So mostly because I was sick, but still the wires in the brain need reconnected. So let me know that I'm still really fit on the bike. And so yeah, you know, I did a Zwift race the other day. That was a little bit of some stimulus, and then I did one bike workout where it was like a minute on, minute off. So really not a lot of serious stuff. So yeah, that's where we're sitting. I think that's about all I got for updates. So let's get to the pool. we are done with swim practice. It was a little bit slower than I maybe anticipated, just because I was a little tired from last night. Kind of feel my body seizing up a bit, but it's still good. Not a bad workout, just maybe not quite to the level as I have been lately. So anyway, I'll go ahead and throw those splits on the screen. It was kind of, like I said, a threshold set day, so a little bit of mile pace, a little bit of hitting best average and stuff like that. So yeah, now what the rest of the day looks like is I've got a massage right now. Pushed it back from yesterday. Normally I do those on Mondays, but just with the holidays, pushed it back. So pretty excited. Need Jake to work on my shoulders pretty bad, getting tight. And so yeah, got that. We'll grab a bike probably around lunchtime, and then we'll finish out the day with a run. Another triple day. It's good. I'm excited to get back to training. So I think that's all for this video. Thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.